Abend!
We at CultTech Association believe that society will hugely benefit from the culture's dissemination. And we do think that technology will be of great help with that.
I'm going to introduce about the excitement around AI and the concerns about AI, because it will have an incredible impact on the art world, but also on our lives. And this is unforeseeable. We'll have with us Miller Puckette, who is one of the most well-known experts in music and technology, who is going to make an historical overview of what happened, what led us there.
The thing that interests me in artificial intelligence is the fact or the possibility of using it to optimize things. And this is quite different from the trend of generative AI. So I'm not thinking in terms of using AI as a thing that outputs music as such, but a thing where I can ask it a particular set of questions which are very carefully framed that it might be able to help me find the answers to.
Then we will have Gerfried Stocker, the director of Ars Electronica, who knows what's happening in terms of trends and AI and the arts right now.
I think there is a very big hype, of course, of AI since a few years, but there are very good reasons for it. So one gets tired a little bit with this often very superficial discussion about it. Even more important it is to have events like today here in Salzburg, and of course also at Ars Electronica to bring in specialists from all the areas. I mean, artists who are really working with AI and not just talking about it or using some effects, but also people who consider all the implications for society. What does it mean for the business model of art and culture? What does it mean for democracy when we have all these abilities of manipulating and faking information? So there are so many things that are still highly relevant.
To tell you the truth, my own attraction to this kind of technology is not because I want to make thinking machines out of this personally, and certainly not because I want this thing to make music. I don't want to make a machine that makes music. Making music is fun. I want to make music. I don't want a machine to make music for me and try to have the fun for me. And anyway, so far we haven't any evidence that machines can have fun, so it would be a terrible waste to have a computer making music.
After that, we will have Dr. David Young, who is the father of Morfeus. David is going to tell us about what he's been doing. He's from Silicon Valley, he's a serial entrepreneur, and he's all about the emotional components in AI, so it's going to be fascinating.
We people afraid of something unknown, something new, which is normal. I mean, if we would not afraid of new things, probably we would die. Technology, it always gives us some unknown threats, but it gives us opportunities which can actually address much bigger threats on our planet Earth are inevitable. Do we like it or not? We have to admit that non-human, non-biological race on planet Earth is about to emerge.
After that, well, actually, David is going to be interrupted by someone very, very special. It will be Asmik Grigorian, singer of the years of 16, 19, 23, I don't even know. I mean, a fantastic opera singer, obviously.
I don't feel a need collaborating today with the artificial intelligence because, the specific of my work, it's still, it's like a sport. It doesn't help me to be better because this is really something by repetition and putting into your body.
And then after that, we have an AI who has been actually recording and training on the data of the voice of Asmik Grigorian. And we're going to have the AI sing.
It is important to say also that sometimes people think that the AI and everything which comes out of it is a kind of magic. You press a button and have a result. It's not quite like that. I can tell you a short story how we made together with Voice Swap Company the artificial voice of Asmik Grigorian. So that was a huge work when we captured her voice first, then we trained the neural network on it, then when we splitted the original voice from the recording, when we substituted one voice with another.
Something which is never recorded and they cannot found in the internet. And then I came to this Armenian song, which name is Krunk. I started to see the artificial intelligence in art more as a piece of art itself. It is created by human beings with their own fears, with their own dreams, with their own happiness and the pain. I was, of course, expecting a bit more of myself in it. And which I heard, it was very beautiful, singing, great performance, but there's completely nothing to do neither with my timbre of the voice, neither, I could not hear like anything of myself.
So now we have the opportunity to compare her divine singing with the antics of this newly emerged Mephistopheles, okay? Are you okay with that? Yes! Asmik, please.
If people who create content are not being reimbursed for content, well, I mean, it's pretty clear. Very soon, creativity, art, new ideas will just dry out and we will end up in a very boring world. Not boring because of AI agents, but boring because humans have no motivation to develop new ideas anymore. And this is, of course, something we really need to avoid.